Hey, hi, hello. It's me, my face again. I wanted to talk to you guys today about Oh, I just got coffee all over that headband, so that's not happening. I wanted to talk to you guys today about medication-assisted treatment. Have you ever heard of it? Do you know what it is? So the medication that I am on is called Suboxone. I have a couple of videos on my channel about Suboxone, and the medication that's in it is called buprenorphine. There's buprenorphine and naloxone. Naloxone is Narcan, basically. It's the drug that they give people when they're overdosing to make them wake up. And then buprenorphine is an opioid agonist, I believe. It's an agonist, so it goes in your brain and it fills up those opioid receptors so that you're not craving drugs anymore. So I have been on this medication since 2020, since my last relapse, and I'm ready to get off of this. We want to have more children, and I don't want to be on Suboxone while I'm pregnant, or I'm just ready to get off of this, period. It's been long enough. I'm super stable. But having 4 kids, being a mom of 4, working every day, I'm like, God, I don't want to go through withdrawals, it's going to suck. But there's this new medication called 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. 𝐓𝐶𝐘𝐒 is a monthly injection that goes in your stomach, in the subcutaneous layer, in your fat, basically. And you take it once and then you're good for the whole month. And then it has a really long half-life. So after you take your dose, even after that month has came and gone, you still are getting some of that medication in your body. So you don't withdraw. Your withdrawal just slowly metabolizes out of your body, and it's not like a shocking oh God, you're in withdrawal because you didn't take your medication today type of thing. Well, it's tricky because the only agency in Saginaw that offers this medication is the one that I work at. And so I'm like, how in the heck am I going to get this medication? I'm going to have to go into a different city, and it's going to be terrible. They're going to require me to do therapy and all this shit. And I'm a literal therapist. I don't want to go be doing therapy somewhere. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to message the nursing assistant and be like, hey, this is my issue. What do you think? And she's like, oh, I'll order your medication and I can give you the injection next Monday. I was thinking 3 months from now. I was thinking in June. I was not thinking tomorrow, or 6 days from now. Today. So it was supposed to be today, but the medication didn't come in yet. So it's going to be next Monday. But still, holy shit. She's like, yeah, we'll do the injection on Monday. She comes to Saginaw every Monday for the clients because she works in Flint. But our agency's in Saginaw, and she's like, yeah, I have no problem doing the injection for you, and your insurance should cover it. Just give me your name and date of birth. Oh, okay. That was simple. In my head, I had built it up into this whole thing of it's ethically wrong to do it at the agency I work at. She's not going to be able to do it. She's going to have to refer me out. I'm going to have to go to Bay City. I don't want to go to Bay City because I don't want to do group therapy and therapy. Basically, they're going to treat me like someone that's coming off of drugs right now, and that, someone coming straight into rehab. That's how I feel like they're going to treat me. Anyways, and I just didn't want to deal with that. And I've been sober for a long time now, and I want to be treated as such. There's so much stigma surrounding addiction and heroin use and fentanyl use, and I'm working really hard to change that within our communities. But even in the NA community, I have not shared on my channel that I'm on buprenorphine because of the stigma surrounding it. I remember in my live the other day, someone's like, so you're not on anything? So you're clean for real? And it's that's none of your business. But yes, I'm clean for real. How could I go get a master's degree if I was using? And when I was on methadone, when I was pregnant with my first son, people were so mean to me. They told me I was still getting high, that I'm just using it as a crutch, that I replaced one drug for another. Like, there's so much controversial opinions about medication-assisted treatment when I don't understand why, because it's life-saving medication, and we need to stop that shit. That is fucking killing people. And that's one of the reasons I don't go to meetings. I do not go to meetings because people tell me that I'm still getting high. How could I work every day, be a mother of 4 and take care of business, drive my car every day, you know, all the stuff. If I was still getting high, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I can tell you that right now. I'd be hiding in my room, doing drugs, having sex, getting money, all of the things that come with that. So I don't know why it's such a big fucking stigma and a big deal when it's saving people's lives. Like, it is such bullshit to me. When I was on methadone, I can remember one of the meetings that I was at. This guy, so there's readings before each meeting. Like, it's called It Works, How It Works, the 12 Steps. You have to read like 8 different pieces of paper before the meeting starts. And I like to read. I like attention. I like to talk. So I'm always reading them. One time we're all sitting down for the meeting and the paper's right in front of me and it's there and I'm about to read, and then one of the guys takes it from me and he says, "Hey, can we have somebody that's clean read this?" Like, that just fucking crushed me. That crushed me. Like, first of all, you're outing me that I'm on a medication in front of all these people that are here, you know, to get clean, when really I had to get on methadone because I was pregnant, and you can't just wean off of heroin when you're pregnant because it'll hurt your baby. First of all, you can have opinions about that. Sound off in the comments, whatever. Second of all, yes, I am clean and sober. I'm not putting drugs in my body anymore. Like, methadone, it gives you, yes, you have to go take a medication every day at the clinic, but it gives you the ability to function. It gives you the ability to go get a job. It gives you the ability to not have cravings or withdrawal. If you've never been in that position and you've never struggled with a drug addiction in your life, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But I was pregnant, okay? This was in 2013. Every day I would go to sleep and I would say, I'm going to take that Suboxone tomorrow, because I was on Suboxone but not taking it. And I'd go to sleep and I'd wake up the next day and I'd be keeled over, retching, puking. And I'm just telling my partner, go get drugs. Go get them. Go, 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 go. Like, I can't even think about taking that Suboxone. I would wake up so sick. And we would always try to save drugs for the next day. And it would never work. You always just did them anyways. And that went on for like 3 months until he went to jail and I was able to get into treatment. Oh, anyways, it really bothers me. Obviously, I'm like on my little soapbox here, but it really bothers me that people are so harsh on people that are on methadone or Suboxone. And that's one of the reasons that I don't share. And the way to destigmatize, and the way that we take the fucking punch out of all this stuff, is to talk about it. And so I know I have to talk about it, but now that I'm like finally on a journey to getting off of it, now I feel okay to talk about it. And it sucks that it has to be that way. Doesn't that suck? I don't want to feel ashamed for anything that I'm doing. I'm living right. Like, it's a life-saving medication. This fucking saved my life. It gave me the ability to be a parent. It gave me the ability to go back to school and to get my life together. It gave me the ability to get my license back and to do all these good things. To wake up every day and not be sick. To stop putting a needle in my body. You know, all of the good things that come with being clean. I like to say I can either have drugs in my life or I can have everything else. The car, the kids, the career, the education, you know, the happiness, the joy, all this stuff over here. I can't have it if I have I have drugs and that's it. Same with alcohol. I can have drugs and alcohol in my life or I can have everything else. If I choose to put drugs, no, I just spilled coffee everywhere. Dang it. If I choose to put drugs in my body, that's literally all I have in life is drugs. And getting more and having sex and getting money and getting more and getting more and getting more. Because I have an insatiable appetite. It cannot be satisfied. My lips are so dry. I don't know if any of you guys live in the Midwest, but Michigan winters are fucking brutal. It does a number on my body. Look at my hands. My hands get so dry. They get so dry and cracked. I'm taking an old sock and wiping up this coffee. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? But it also spilled all over my pants. So I'm gonna smell like coffee. But yeah, my lips get so dry in the winter. Everything is dry. Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. That was like a thing we used to say in like choir or the musicals practice. Yeah, I've been able to be in musicals, guys. I've been able to do my horror experience, STAG. You know, I've accomplished so much being on this medication. And so it really pisses me off that it's like a thing I have to hide or that I have to feel ashamed about, which is just stupid. It's stupid. Anyways, I'm getting off of it. And next Monday, I'm getting an injection in my stomach. I'm scared. I don't like needles. I don't like getting injections. But I know that it's for the greater good. So the plan is to do it for 3 months. I'm going to do a 300 milligram shot, a 300 milligram shot, and a 100 milligram shot the last month. And then I'll just let it slowly metabolize out of my body, and hopefully we'll have no withdrawals. So I will keep you guys updated. I'll do like video diaries on here and just kind of keep you guys updated on how I feel. I think it's definitely going to be weird not to like take a medication every day because Suboxone is like a little strip and you put it under your tongue and it tastes terrible. And I have to take that every single day. So not taking something every day, I think will kind of get me in the habit of just living a normal life without taking something. You know what I mean? When I weaned off of methadone, my partner was really like, had his thumb on top of me. And he was like, you got to get off of that stuff, blah, 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 blah. You're manipulating them. The doctors are manipulating you. Like he was not a good partner, period. He was controlling and toxic. But I weaned off of methadone within about a 6-month period. And this medication's a lot different from methadone, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited and scared. I'm excited and I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm nervous. But I know it'll all be great. So since we're being honest here, I need to get honest with you about a couple other things. I haven't been to a 6-week checkup since I had Alexander, and I need to go get on birth control. So there's number one. I'm holding myself accountable, or else I'm about to have another baby. So thing number 2, I have a tooth that is cracked right here, and I have to have a root canal on it, and I'm scared. This root canal appointment has been scheduled 7 times. They've canceled it like 2 times. I've canceled it 2 times. I went to one of the appointments and walked out because I was too scared. They gave me a prescription for some medicine to take beforehand, so like I'm kind of out of it. Ugh. So I have to get that scheduled. I also have a couple fillings, which that's not that bad. I've done fillings before. But it's crazy just like how we neglect ourselves, especially when you got kids to take care of. Sometimes we neglect our own stuff because the kids are more important. But anyways, now that the holidays are over and everything is done with that, I can kind of focus on the stuff that I need to do for myself. All right, you guys have a great day. I love you. Drink some water today. Take a deep breath. Just know that everything's going to be okay. 2025 is our year. 2025 is our year. We are going to crush this year. I'm going to pass that exam that I failed a couple weeks ago. I'm taking it again in a couple of weeks, but I'm not going to tell you when.